All right. Hello, hello, hello. We are doing music from across the realms because this is Blue Rose, and who knows where the rose will lead next as our crew is moving on through last week after thoroughly defeating the seemingly uh, abject evil that was Lucre for Kra. We found a friend in an odd um, personage by the name of Raslin, who explained the odd circumstances of our group's destiny, as it seems that they will pushed out when time seemed to indicate that they may die, and found themselves in kind of this other space, this ability to redo things in time past. However, the permanency of these actions are tied to the fact that they at some point return from which they came to the precise moment. Refusing to do this wouldn't allow their changes to stay put. Should they continue and not return, um, our actions will become undone and time will continue as it always has. Hearing this, our crew began to discuss what that would look like in the future, while Kelly invited one of the goblins that they had talked to a little bit, code name Nadia, to come in and join their little group. So we're going to pick up here. We'll say at the Vogue Rogue. So remember, if you are watching, you can throw in that sweet, sweet inspiration and chant, help our people rewrite time, make everything amazing here. So you find yourselves after some rest, we'll say, having slept the night and allowed things to go on, back within your rooms, knowing what your choices are, what ways you may continue forward, certainly the dangers. You know that it seems you are somehow still pursued by whatever the vines are, while at the same point those vines await from the point in which you left. They are ever present. And here you two take some comfort. Knowledge that a great evil has been prevented. Children who presumably had died and were experimented on, tortured, killed, are now alive, free to have full lives. And those who are creatures who are destined to forever be makeup are no longer, and even an old woman in a cottage in a mirror has been freed from a life of captivity. So, these accomplishments upon you, what would y'all like to do?
So, guys, where are we going? What are we gonna do?
That is a really good question. I'm not quite sure. What is our next step? And we have to get stronger.
Yeah, because those vines kind of hurt a lot of people, and I don't know about you, but I don't want to get stabbed in the chest and fall over instantaneously.
Yes, that would be bad. Should we try to find the way out of here? I mean, they said that we should just be able to knock on the door and we could go to the next place.
Had we wanted to, because we stayed, I think, to make sure the Foblins got home okay.
Yes, they can do that.
Got you. Okay. And
Unless
was
you
there
wanted to
anything-
RP it out anyway, but
Was there anything else anybody wanted to do before we headed out?
No. I mean, obviously, we have a new friend now.
Hello.
hi. Right, ready to go on an adventure for you with y'all?
So you're gonna stick around?
Yeah, I gotta keep this one out of trouble. She looks at Kelly.
You have got your hands full. Got it. Great. Okay. So I guess we knock on one of these doors.
There's multiple doors.
Or is it just this door?
I mean, I'll go up and knock.
It was
I
the
think
door in
it's-
Kelly's room.
And it's 3
Oh.
times, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice. Immersive.
Amazing. So you knock, and the door glows a soft blue.
Oh.
You hear like several locks unlock, and the whole frame becomes wooden vines, like carving and such thing. Finally, it seems it just opens just so slightly where you can push through.
That's a lot less scary than this usually goes.
Yeah, let's go in.
He also said we have control now.
Control.
Callie, did you choose somewhere to go or did you just knock?
Oh, well, something just popped in my head. So
Amazing. So it okay. So,
we're going to Cancun.
absolutely amazing. It opens up. Well, this, my goodness, my brain's not working right now. So the door opens up, and it is a very small chamber with 3 other doors.
Oh.
One has an intricately carved raven upon it. Another contains this ship with a looks like almost wooden metal, and a large balloon that keeps it aloft. And the third, see here. Third one simply is a coin.
What kind of coin?
Yeah, as you look at the coin, you recognize a little bit. It's like something that sometimes would come in. You think it's the letters you've seen that like sorority houses use.
Oh. Okay. So we've got Greek life over here.
What's
And
Greek life?
It's this. Okay, it's like a tradition where I come from. So when you finish your early schooling, you go off away from home and you go to a lot of parties and you have friends for life. It's
So
also,
do you not get any more schooling after early schooling? It's just schooling and then
Yeah.
parties?
honestly, I don't know. I never really went. After I finished schooling, I kind of just took a road trip and then I ended up here. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah, that's definitely, I recognize. Would Kelly know what Greek letters these are? Or are they Greek?
They're similar to Greek.
Okay. Similar, but not exact.
Yeah, I would say. I don't know. Does Kelly know Greek letters?
She would know like some because I imagine her family
Like
would
a legacy
probably
baby?
have like official stuff from their
Sure.
past fraternity and sorority.
I'll say you definitely see a theta, an omega, and a sigma,
Okay.
or similar to that.
So that's TOS as in terms of service. So
There's others there too.
right. Okay, yeah, but I mean I recognize it looks like Greek letters, so I'm a
Does
little
it-
familiar.
Matt, does it? I don't know how like math is done in like other languages, but is there like universal math terms on this, or does it look like it's not like because those are all math things too, so it's not like a code, like a math problem.
I mean, did Nayland take advanced math?
No, Robin did. Did Biff?
Biff would have.
What?
Well, if there's math in the world, then he would have. But if there wasn't, then he wouldn't have.
If anybody's wondering, Kelly did not.
You know what? That was a big question we needed to answer. So I would say Nala, Nala or actually Biff, either one of you, if you would like to investigate the coin, I think either of you can make a history check. Because you would have access to extra planar or an extra world, like the multiverse in ways the others don't.
Gotcha. Could I help Biff instead?
Certainly.
Okay, let's do that.
Cool. 17.
17. You look at the letters here, and this, you did study currency, and this does seem to be a minting of a world you know as Theros. It's a world
Ah.
of legends and gods who have a lot to do with the world at their fingertips.
So that's a world of gods.
Then do you think the one with the bird is world of birds?
Well, I don't know, Biff, you seem more familiar than me. I don't really remember a lot about Theros, but are these other doors also Therosian?
Do
Or
not
do you
seem
think
to
these
be.
lead? Okay, got you.
They lead to other places.
Other worlds. So maybe Theros is where I'm from.
The world of gods.
I do not believe Theros is where you are from.
Okay, so let's take a look at the other two. So there's one with a bird and one with a ship.
A ship connected to a really big balloon.
A
So
balloon.
like
Oh my god.
like
Got it.
air travel?
Like an airship.
An airship? Oh, like an aeroplane.
What's an aeroplane?
It's a it's a vehicle and it flies.
An airship.
An airplane.
Airship.
An airplane.
Okay. Okay, wait. I think you guys are
It
maybe
doesn't
talking-
exactly look like the airships on Exandria, so because the ones I've seen, they have these big glowy crystals. So this is a different kind.
So maybe this is where you're from, Sparkle.
No, I was. We just came from where I was from.
Oh. Nalen, where are you from?
Um, I'm actually not really from anywhere.
Well, you have to be from somewhere.
I mean, I'm from space. I was born in space.
Well, okay. So, like, you were on a spaceship?
Yeah. At the time I was born, but we didn't really stay anywhere long enough. I sort of don't really consider any place home.
That's kind of sad.
But I'm here now, so I don't know. I guess we got to pick a door.
Well, there's also this bird. Any idea what that is?
The Raven?
Yeah. Maybe it's where Liz is from.
Does it mean anything to you, Liz?
Have I ever seen this raven? Examining it.
Yeah. Examine it. Yeah, give me a perception check.
And I'm going to use my knowledge of the past life to make that a 18.
You examine it. Interesting. It's I don't think it's a raven, it's a blackbird. A little different. and there's almost like the sea air that you can smell, and then you hear waves crashing. It's chilly, and you can hear a child screaming.
I hear the sounds of kind of the sea, but there's also someone screaming, and it sounds like a child.
Well, I guess that's where we gotta go then.
You
Well-
think they're in danger?
Well, there could be people in danger behind all these doors, right?
But did you hear
Hmm.
someone screaming behind the other doors?
I haven't heard people screaming behind any of these doors, Lies.
Nalen's gonna push her ear up against the doors.
Sure. The ship, there's explosions, and you hear some people screaming as they're falling through the air, and loud bangs of. It's interesting. You hear this something coming off, and you suddenly recognize in your head that's gunpowder. That's a gun firing. But you've never seen a firearm. And then you catch a vision of, like, there's this moment you kind of flash, and you're on an island as this half orc man fires and kills a boar and begins dressing it and smiles at you and says, "Come on, hun, gotta get dinner ready." And then you come back.
Oh, whoa. This door kind of sounds intense. It was like they had guns, I think. And I don't know. At first I got the sense that it was like maybe a war, but then you know, like when we come out of the doors and we like take the place of other people? I
Yeah.
felt like I was in the place of somebody who was there, but just for a second. And they had a husband who was hunting. So maybe there wasn't a war? I don't know. This door is very confusing.
What about the other one?
Mm-hmm. Another one there is. Who's listening to the other one? Do I know who I'm talking to? Is it Nayland again, or is it Kelly?
Kelly will just put her ear up against it. Not to be
Alright.
outdone.
Yeah. There is a floral scent, laughter, and instead of hearing so much, there's just a sadness and a deep feeling of being alone.
Okay. So this one is lonely.
That's the coin.
Yep. So we have lonely room, possible battle with guns, and screaming on the beach.
I don't really want to be the person who like puts like values on life, but if there's a big battle going on, I think that we could do the most good there potentially.
But how many guns though? Because guns, that's pretty intense.
Like a lot of guns. And maybe falling. I thought it was maybe like air battle for a second. But then it had that moment of just like some people at home. I don't know.
Well, I guess I can fly now, so I should be okay.
Which door was Nayland up against?
The boat. With the blimp.
So Kelly was against the other one.
The coin. And then Lies checked the one that had the raven or the blackbird.
With the kid screaming. That also doesn't feel good.
Well, they're all problems or they wouldn't. So whichever one we go to, we're helping someone.
Yeah. Why don't we just vote? I mean, there's 5 of us. We're bound to get a majority on one of them.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
1, 2, or 3.
On it.
Or not really 1, 2, 3, but you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Kelly, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna vote for. Oh God, I'm torn. There's a beach. I'm voting for the beach.
Lies is voting to help the kid.
Sparkle also chose the beach.
Nayland chose the boat.
So did Biff.
Beach it is.
Beach
Let's
it
go.
is.
Nayland, as you take your hand off the door, you hear your name and a voice. Nayland.
What the fuck? Do I touch the door again? Hello?
What's
I
wrong?
look around.
You can go. Go to the beach. I am not. This is just some things that are happening.
I look
DM
around at everybody
simply-
else.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that?
No. What? Hear what? What did you hear?
Are you hearing voices again?
No. I don't know what you mean by again. Anyway, we can go to the beach.
Nayland, what is it?
I thought I heard something, but I think maybe.
Well, you thought you heard something, so what did you hear? Because there's literally nothing in this room. So if you heard something, you probably heard something. Let's be honest.
It sounded like the door said my name, but I don't know.
The door said your name.
I don't know. I don't know if it was the door.
Okay.
Well, obviously it wasn't the door. I don't know. Could it have been the door?
Could have been
I'm-
someone from beyond the door.
I'm changing my vote to the freaky Nayland door.
I feel like the way Raslin laid it out was that these exist in like amorphous nothingness, right? Like these are like pasts saved for memory. Do you think we could go to one of these doors and then go to a different door?
I don't know. Like, it's very possible if we go through a door, they're going to just give us 3 other doors that have nothing to do with these doors. So, I mean, look, I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, Nayland, but you did just tell us you're not from anywhere, and now this door is calling your name. I'm starting to feel like maybe.
Maybe this is where you're from.
The door. Maybe if we open up this door, we go into your bedroom. And we meet your family. And you can introduce them to me, your best friend.
Okay, let's go to the beach. That was what the group decided. I feel way better about the beach. The beach has a kid. The kid is crying. We have to go to the beach. Don't you think? I don't really have a room, Kelly. I don't know what's going to be behind that door. It definitely didn't look like any place I've ever been before.
Okay. New vote. I vote for freaky Nayland door.
I would like to see where Nayland is from.
I think that because it's calling out your name, that this is a great cosmic sign. And we don't ignore cosmic signs.
Okay. Even if Biff and I said something else, it would be majority rules anyway.
Not necessarily. Nadia hasn't voted. It could be a tie.
I still believe. I mean, I would pick this one in the first place, but I think that the reason we're going here now is the wrong reason. But I'm still going to choose this one.
Nayland, I think if this is really something you don't want to open the door to because it called your name, I think you should have veto power.
Nayland opens the door.
I think
Okay.
we're wrong.
All the wrong reasons.
Amazing. Okay, so
What's your bedroom look like?
okay, let go. Me? All right.
Is anything weird happening to the tattoo?
No.
Okay.
No, not that song. Okay.
It sounded like a bop.
The bop songs. This is a very evil song. Everyone knows the bop song. At least on this time slot. My gosh, what's going on today?
This is getting intense.
Okay. You open the door, and there's a rush of pure wind as you're pulled. The door shuts, and you feel yourselves moved, and you see there are blue petals everywhere. And they're brushing against your faces, smooth. And you can see around you streaks of color and scenes of industry, of technology based on magic everywhere. Until way in the distance you see a metal door as a turnstile locking mechanism that slowly turns as you fly, and it begins to open, and you see a rough display of people drinking, dancing as you are pushed through. And this is a densely smoky room. People have all types of pipes and cigars. The poor chimneys cannot keep up with, and some it seems all the windows are shattered. You can see outside your windows of this large area. There are mountaintops, peaks. And all around, everyone here looks rough, muscular, mostly dressed all in leathers and with tool belts. A lot of the weaponry is daggers, a few staves, people drinking, and not like heavily as in they're getting drunk, but just like enough as they're getting food. There's bright banners of blue and gold that hang around. What would you like to do?
Is this your home?
Does it look familiar to me?
It does not.
No. I have no idea where we are.
You said earlier that you
So
saw.
you guys.
What'd you say, Aiden?
No. There you go.
Kelly, what were you asking?
You said earlier you saw a vision of a spouse.
I mean,
Is that
I
what
don't
you
know.
said?
It was kind of an assumption. It was some guy. He was a hunter. He looked kind of like he could fit in here. And he was
were you,
inviting
like, attracted to him?
Kelly.
Well, no, I mean, if it was your spouse, I assume there'd be some kind of attraction, right? I'm just trying to put together the puzzle.
It felt comfortable. It
Okay.
felt well. It felt like he felt comfortable. I don't
Our
know, Kelly.
reflections reflect what Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I had nothing else to say. Go ahead.
Our reflections reflect what we look like in the world, don't they? Not our real looks.
I mean, it did last time.
So can we check our reflections or Nayland, check our is there a mirror in here? Or any reflective surface?
There are. I mean, there's like you can definitely see some of the metal around. Some of it's shiny enough to be seen in as you look here. And at the current point, you look like yourselves.
I was gonna ask Nayland to see if we looked like any of them, but
Does it look like people are looking at us weird?
No.
Yeah, you think we're on the ship?
there's
Outside
one way
there
to
were
find
moons, right?
out.
What do you what do you want to do?
I think, is there a door?
Yeah, you want to leave the room?
Well, I just want to open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and you see there's a blast of cold air that hits you. And there's like these rude looks as you look at you as you do. And it's just sort of open. They're like, "What are you doing?" And there's a little bit of wooden planking here that then leads to several like half bridges that go out to nothingness, and you see a good 20 ships that are docked or more are here, but they are all floating. And you get this look down, and you guess you might be 10,000 feet above the ground, maybe more. That goes way down upon the peaks of the mountains. You feel like you're on a large mesa.
I shut the door. Definitely on the boat. We're on the boat. This is the boat. We are in the air.
Okay.
You're on a mesa, is what I said.
Mesa. I don't know what that is.
Ah,
Is that like
It's
a
like
hill?
it's like a flattened mountain.
Got you. So we're not
Oh.
floating.
We're
We're
like
just
in a
up high.
tavern or something.
You're on
I
a
see.
tavern. It's on a mountain, essentially, where a bunch of airships are docked.
Got you. We are docked
Okay.
on a mountain. Mesa. I know what that is in game for sure. Nathan, for sure. So she says
So-
Mesa.
Does that mean we're supposed to try to get tickets on a ship so we can?
Was there any other buildings?
There were other boats like this docked.
Huh.
Then maybe
Wait,
we're
were
already
we in a boat,
smart.
Matt, or are we in like a building and there are boats outside?
In a building, and there are boats docked outside.
Got you, got you, got you.
Okay. So
Maybe
yeah,
we're part of a crew already.
maybe. Maybe-
remember the person you saw in your vision? Maybe you could ask the locals if they know who they are.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could try.
Maybe if it's, your spouse, they'll spot you.
Can I try drawing? Can I get a napkin or something and try drawing what I remember from my memory to get a sketch of this person?
I'm going to give you a bardic inspiration.
Aw. Do I just do it or do I have to do anything?
Yeah, to draw you can draw the. Yeah, I guess you can do a performance check or calligrapher with calligrapher's tools. You get advantage.
Meh. Oh wait, what's bardic inspiration?
D6.
Okay, it's not gonna help very much. Okay, a 10. A perfectly average drawing.
Okay. Very cool. 11 you said?
10.
10, I'm sorry. Yeah, but it's perfectly kind of you sort of see who it is. It's rough.
I hold it on a bunch of different versions and I'm like, spitting image, you guys. This is it.
It's like a stick figure.
This is who we're looking for. Okay? Great.
Uh-huh. Okay. Does anybody look familiar to that?
Yeah, make a perception check.
All right. Oh, that is a, oh, wait, I can also, oh, no, I can't. It's a dirty 20. Sorry. Wait, I have sight. Oh, I have my visor on. That gives me advantage. I guess I'll roll again. See what I get. Oh, so it's a 20. It's dirty 20.
All right. You put your visor on here, and you're holding this up at this 10 drawing with a dirty 20, and you don't see anyone that looks like this person.
Okay. Well, it's possible he's. What if we're looking for him? Maybe that's why we're on the ship. Maybe he was on a ship and it went crashing, and now it's like one of those things where it's like two lovers, star-crossed lovers, and you're trying to find them. And no, maybe.
I feel like we're jumping to a lot of conclusions. I don't really know if it was a spouse situation. I could have been a kid. I could have been the guy's brother. I really have no idea. We could ask the bartender. Maybe.
Yeah, we could ask if any and I look at the drawing. Any green people are looking for their child.
Matt, was he green?
It was gray.
Gray. Any gray people?
Green was just the color pen, Kelly. It's not
Okay.
meant to. It's not like a 1-to-1 reflection sketch. Okay, can I go to the bartender?
You go as immediately as you do, they go right. Get a table. It's going right now. As this burly elven individual almost throws you all at a table. Goes, what do y'all want to eat? It's 1 silver for 2 points, and I've got the special.
The special, please.
I'll take 2.
Points.
Do you have pancakes?
Right. The special pancakes. 2 points for you.
And 2 specials.
And 2 specials. 2 points, 2 specials. All right, that's it. Good.
Well, hey, good friend. While I have you here, Just a quick question. Do you, and I'll slide the paper right over and I'll be like, do you recognize this man?
Oops. Let's say here. Can't say I do. Don't see. He looks around. Haven't seen a person like that walk in. There's a lot of people today. Big race.
Race?
Right. That's why we're
It
here,
is.
the race.
Yeah,
It's the first
Thunderbolt.
time
Right.
we've ever been, so it's very exciting.
First time you've ever done the run. Well, I sincerely hope you survive.
Any tip for a newcomer?
Not much. I mean, hopefully, hope you got a good captain.
Right. Good thing we do.
Out of curiosity, has our clothes changed?
It's like you look down, and it felt like as you sat down, your clothes changed.
Mm.
It looks very much like everyone else.
Is there anything on us that's like red team or something like that?
Not that you see.
Okay.
He goes, and he looks at you like, are you not on a run team?
No, we are.
We are?
Yes.
Seems to be some type of disagreement.
If we weren't, what would that mean?
Nothing in particular. It will be one. See, 1, 2, 8 silver, please. I guess nothing special. I guess if you wanted to be on a run team, well, I'd say unless you are looking to, listen. If you came in with no goals in life and think this world would be better off without you, I'm sure Julie will help you out.
I dig in my pouch and I pass him 1 gold. Well, thank you.
Dang it, excuse me, sorry. Right, okay. And soon brings over this big kind of like almost like pot pie looking dishes that's special, and several of the pints.
Pie. Sparkle gets so excited. I love pie.
Nadia, didn't you want anything? No? Are you sure? Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. I mean, what do you eat so that we can get you?
Mostly I eat tadpoles.
Tadpoles? Okay. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I like it wiggling and alive when I eat.
Gotcha. Barkeep,
Right, yeah.
do you have any tadpoles?
Tadpoles. Oh, I don't know that drink. How do you make it? Sorry, I figured it out.
Like, out. Okay, so they become frogs.
Come frogs. Oh, like you mean? Oh, right. Sorry, we do not have any live,
No live food.
no live food.
What's
Absolutely forbidden by the PITA.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And are there are there small animals like tadpoles around the area?
Not up here.
Not up here. Okay. All right. What about what about like a fishing place? Like supplies.
Hey y'all, do we have fishing supplies? Only for noobs.
What kind of a game world did I enter?
Do you have any raw fish?
No. Most everything we get is like preserved meats.
Preserved meats. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, Nadia. I'm going to find you something.
Okay. Fine. Kelly, I can go out fine. And she goes, She opens up the small patch and you see she pulls out 2 tadpoles and
Oh, good. We'll get you
Yeah.
some more.
thank you. I've got 3 left. Won't last forever.
No problem. We will keep an eye out for that. Naylin,
Yeah.
aren't you good at like finding things?
No.
Right. Remind me what it is you do again.
I ask myself the same thing every day. I'm fine that I'm good at everything I put my mind to. So let's find. What do you want me to find? What are we finding?
Okay, so just to keep an eye out in case we can find places that might have things like tadpoles or tiny little.
I'm not good at finding things, but I'm pretty good at noticing things. So maybe I can keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sparkle.
Yeah.
Are you good at finding stuff like that too?
I guess.
Well, it just I just want make sure Nadia has enough food.
Nadia's one of us. We'll take care of her.
Carlos is her name.
Carolus. Want to make sure Carolus has enough food.
Kelly, I'll make sure to tell you next time we're in a world that could, in an area that could habitate tadpoles.
Okay.
What pronouns does Carolus use?
She.
Okay,
Here.
got it. So I guess we should find. Jane? Julie?
Yeah, Julie.
Julie.
All right. How do you go about doing this? First of all, okay. So who had the special?
I have a special.
Naylin
Biff
also
has
had a
2.
special.
Okay. So Naylin and Sparkle and Biff, give me Constitution saving throws, please.
What the?
14.
20.
21.
14, 21, and what did Biff?
22.
22. Very good. The 2 of you hold it down. And Sparkle, you hold it down, but it is rough. You are poisoned.
Oh no.
It is not well made or cooked.
Naylin just rubs Sparkle's back. Sparkle's looking a little greener than usual.
What about the pancakes?
Pancakes are fine.
Okay. Sparkle, do you want to share some pancakes?
I don't think I could eat another bite.
Okay.
Sparkle just rests his head on the table, just like,
We're going to find what's her name? Julia?
Julie,
Julie?
I think.
We could ask the we could call back over the barkeep or the yeah. He seems to know her.
It laughs and nods, and you see this somewhat sad-looking human woman, a little older, some gray around, a cup of ale and face like buried in her hat, sitting all alone at a rather large table in the corner.
It's Julie.
That's Julie.
Okay. I
You
guess
should
we
go
should-
talk to her.
Yeah.
I'll
All right.
carry Sparkle.
Sparkle
Um,
just dramatically is like, ugh.
Yeah.
Nayland, bring her a special. Is she eating or drinking already?
So they drink.
Got you. Yeah. So Nayland will bring over a special for her.
Okay.
How much is
you
this?
would- Specials of silver.
Got you. Thank you.
You go on over and you sit. You put the special. This woman looks. Oh, I've had a bad enough day, and you're trying to kill me. She looks at the special.
You thought it was pretty bad too. I thought it was just me. I thought I had a weak
Did
stomach.
you? Who doesn't know not to order the special?
I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, some
Yeah.
greens right here.
They're-
What crew are you with?
It was that obvious. We're so new. Yeah. Well, that's why we came to talk to you. We don't have a crew.
You don't now. Somebody wanted to hook you up with old McCracken. He looks. Oh yeah, it's Captain Julie McCracken.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain Julie McCracken.
Well, you tell me you're interested in just finding a crew for the run.
Yeah.
I will say-
What do we have to do in a run?
this. Oh my goodness. If I wasn't so desperate, I'd throw you out the door. Well, it's quite simply. I've got a little ship, and I need you to help me fly it.
Oh.
And why don't you have a crew currently? You're making fun of us for not having one, but you have no one.
Right. Well. Right. I've got my
Nayland
ship.
elbows Biff for being very forward.
I have my ship, the Snapdragon. Beauty. And well, we were we're on our way here, and there was this kind of interesting, colorful crew, not entirely unlike yourselves, that were passing in their own ship. One of my crew called their ship Cute. Well, all of a sudden, fire was raining from their ship. They were throwing all types of things. Suddenly, I think a killer whale dropped on my ship. It was nuts. Anyway, most of my crew was crushed by the whale.
Oh wow.
Before the whale then turned to a bird and flew back
Wait.
to
I'm
that
s-
ship.
Hold on.
Um,
This is an airship,
right.
and a killer whale landed on your ship.
Correct.
Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't killer whales in the water?
That's what I thought. It just was so confusing.
Right. Okay. Who
I
else
wonder
needs
if-
a crew?
The killer whale maybe wasn't a killer whale after all.
Right. It was a bird, then killer whale, then a bird again. And then I think it was a person on the ship. Point being, apparently they called the wrong ship Cute, And then they said, "Come on, we gotta go kill the dragon that's threatening the continent," and left me without a crew for the run. It's quite unfortunate.
Do I get the feeling that this incident she's talking about was the scream and falling that I heard that I thought sounded like war through the
Could
door?
be.
Okay. I'm going to pass her the piece of paper that I drew of the guy, and I'm just going to say, just on an off chance, do you recognize this man?
He might be her husband or father. We're not sure.
Looks at it. Right. Studies it. I mean, I do. Do you know that person? As I've seen him once. Yeah. Sort of. He, different kind of I was on a different kind of ship. I think he was on another different kind of ship. All types of leaves and things. But didn't get his name though. Ship name though was the Kestrel.
The Kestrel? Like the Kestrel?
I'm so stupid in real life. Got it. Okay. Got it. I just got a message on Discord too, and now it's all coming together. Okay. Okay.
What kind of a name is the Kestrel?
I don't know what the ship was called.
I mean, I guess I just figured it'd be called something like, you know, I mean, like the dragon is cool, right?
Snapdragon?
Yeah. How about like the raptor, right? The roaming raptor.
Listen, I didn't in their ship. I just saw them, and it was just how it was. But right, so I don't have a crew. I was going to get this back. Frankly, back to Thronehold. And just the prize money was going to help an effort that was going on there. But if you're able to give me a hand.
So how much do you know about flying airships?
Oh, I've piloted one my whole life. And I've made the run many times, never won.
Inside check. Let's see. Natural 1.
Ooh, can I invoke therapy? How does that work?
What are you invoking? Oh yeah,
Group therapy.
Group therapy.
You can roll again.
Well, you gotta do the scene.
Yeah.
So, sitting across with Karalas. So, all right now. But now, Nayland, it's your turn to say something nice about Kelly.
I don't think she heard the question.
It's your turn to say something nice about Kelly.
Kelly, you irritate me so well. But that's because It's like you're accidentally so good at everything you do. And it just is hard for me to see. But it's like you just stumble into every solution every single time. And I wish I could. I get jealous of that sometimes.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it's not an accident.
I don't think that makes me feel any better. But I agree, actually. You make it look effortless, but you're a really competent person, Kelly.
You know, I never thought about it like that, but you're right. I am really good at stuff.
I'm really glad you think I'm right about something.
Oh yeah, like you really, I think this is a breakthrough. Like I have never felt so good. But sometimes it takes somebody who looks up to you to really see the world or see yourself through their eyes. And now that I see myself through Nayland's eyes and I realize how much she puts me up on a pedestal, it makes me feel a lot better. I feel like I could accomplish anything.
I don't think it's like possible, but it's maybe it did happen where like Nayland was like gripping her dagger so hard that the metal has like bent. Like Superman, like it is just dented. I'm glad you've had a breakthrough, Kelly.
All right, make that roll again.
All right, so I just remember seeing the world, seeing myself through Nayland's eyes. And I roll. Ooh, that's not too bad. That is a, what's that? Insight? Yeah, dirty 20.
Ooh. Hot dang.
Perfect. Okay, dirty 20. So, looking at Captain Julie here, she actually seems fairly honest. She thinks she's done this several times. She has, in fact, you feel like she's holding back. I don't know with a 20. I feel like she's likely holding back. Maybe it turned out a little worse than simply losing.
Okay. Okay, so for now I just keep that to myself, obviously. Okay, well, I guess could we at least see the ship? I mean, if it got hit by a killer whale, I'd like to at least know what condition it's in.
I mean, you do it.
I mean, if we can see it first, obviously. We need to know what we're signing up for.
Of course. Come on. And so people go. One person here goes. It seems it comes from a table of people. They all look like they have very highly advanced tools, crystals spinning around them, rotary like gears moving. As it looks over and go. It's because don't tell me. Oh my goodness, that Julie's got a crew. Those are the ones that ate the special. You must be desperate.
I had pancakes, not the special.
I think Nayland is kind of taking this mockery personally, but empathizing with Julie, and I think she's gonna go up to Julie and look her dead in the eye, and she's gonna say, "Julie, you're gonna win this race. You're gonna win this race, and all of those people laughing, they won't be laughing at the end of this. You're competent, Julie. You could do anything you put your mind to, Julie. We're gonna win this race, Julie."
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, nice. Okay. An 11.
11.
Can I do group therapy?
Okay. Now to start things off, Kelly, I think it's best you set the stage or set the standard and see if Nayland can meet or beat it. Say
Yeah.
something nice about Nayland.
Okay. Absolutely. So when I first met Naylin, she was, well, you were sort of like raw clay. And I feel like now that we've really had a chance to work together, I've been able to help shape you a little bit to be more like me. And now when I look at you, I can see you have so much potential. I mean, honestly, if we were back in high school, and I'm not just saying this, I really feel like I would let you hold my books. Like, I'm not kidding. You would totally be able to walk with me and my friends, and when people saw you, they'd realize how awesome you are. And I really feel like even when you attempt magic, your heart is into it. Like you have got so much heart. Like I have never seen someone who is so bad at something but so confident at the same time. I mean, it is really inspiring for me. Because there's a lot of things I'm not good at, and I feel like I'm not as confident about those things, but you are. Like you have to wake up in the morning every day and see how absolutely bad you are at everything, and then just be like, oh no, I am going to take this world by the horns, and I am going to, despite all those shortcomings, I am going to face this world. And I honestly believe, this is no lie, I believe that you are the closest thing I have to a friend here.
That's actually, I feel like when other people try and say something nice about you, you know, they try and like pretend like all the bad stuff isn't there. But what you said is actually a lot like what it feels like.
And now that
Alright.
you're on a team, because you said earlier that you've never been on a team, but you're on my team now. You're on our team. And so we have each other's back. Like, you helped me when I fell into that crate of knives. And most of my friends back home, they never would have helped me. They would have just been like, oh, there's Kelly, she's gone, now I can take her place. But not you.
Well, I definitely don't want to take your place, so maybe this will work out after all.
All right. Then reroll your die.
A 4.
Makes sense with that content.
Yes. Yes.
I don't understand.
The dice tells the story.
I don't understand.
And we're gonna win this race, and you guys are gonna be eating our ship's dust, and you guys are gonna suck it, and we're gonna be the best and winners. Too much, Daylin. Just a little too much.
They all start to laugh, and there's like you see a round of mechanical dogs start to growl around all of them, like daring you to come closer.
Can we do like a intimidate check?
Between the two of you, I'm gonna say you give between. You can do intimidation check. You can do an intimidation check. One straight roll.
Awesome. That is a 21.
21. Snap up. You grab Naylin. Now with the fight, boys. Now with the fight. We'll show them reigns over whatever those two have.
Yeah, they knew not to mess with us.
And you'll be brought out to the Snapdragon. And it is this ship put off by this large balloon air and sails. There is this beauty to it, shines silver in the sun. Grandadors and filigree dedicated. Much love has gone on to make it quite amazing. See the deck.
Biff.
Biff. Eating your mic. There you go.
Biff, you might want to take a look around this ship, because I'm not sure if it's going to be in the best condition, but I don't know what to look for, and I assume you do.
Probably do. Is that a fair assumption, Matt? Can I make a roll?
Oh yeah, make an investigation check.
All right. There it is. 21.
21. You see the sails flip and flap as it sways docked here out aloft. Everything about it, even though the boards creak as you walk across, does seem sound. It is a ship that's held aloft by the balloon and pushed by wind and sails. Some of the sails themselves look a bit patchwork. A lot of DIY has gone on here. You don't know if it's the fastest, but it's sound.
I'm getting probably not from this, but could I find what powers? Like, is it only wind powered? There's nothing else powering it?
It is wind powered.
All right, then yeah. Seems good, Kelly. It's at least the best we can do with what we got.
Okay, just checking. What do you all think?
I think this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it seems as much of something as obvious as Huntley as like important as the wedding did. So clearly, there's got to be something we're missing.
I do feel strongly that this is probably why we're here. I wonder if what I was hearing through the door is what we're here to prevent, maybe.
Maybe.
It really seems like Julie needs a win. which I understand. So
Yeah. Out here, if you want to talk to Julie some more, you can.
So what exactly would we be doing? Well, like to help you.
Aye. Well, it's quite simple. I mean, I say to people to do what I say, and the sales. Thing with the run is it gets. First rule of the run is there are no rules.
No rules.
So what you're
Does that
saying
mean
is
before it starts, there are no rules? Like now is anything fair game?
No. That is no. Everyone will kill you for that, but once it says go, then it's sort of all have a ship for themselves. There's a lot of board ends, occasional, ship singing. Yeah, it happens. And then of course there's the Royal Navy.
The what?
The Royal Air Navy. It's strictly, let's just say we're racing towards one of their top secret military bases. We circle around and we come on back. It's like they've been stretching it all out lately, and this is sort of like a ha ha ha.
What?
Yeah, this seems like a horrible idea.
No, wait. No, listen, let me listen. Listen. Let me try to explain something. We're not the most traditionally legal organization that has ever existed. Right.
So you go more out of your way to get caught?
No, listen. It is a thing to prove to others that we've got stones where it counts. We know what to do. And kind of like, you people try to rule over us. Screw you. But more importantly, and that's what it's always been. But recently, to different provinces, they've offered those that return artifacts. Long ago, we sort of, not just my, but many pirates back at many of us back at Tranquil Ridge might have engaged in a little bit of, you could say pirated. You could say. It's an awful word, but some say it. And took some things. May have sold those things. And
What did you take?
My, hardly anything. Now, the thing is
What?
that's important. Important point being that if we get it all back, all right. Up until this last year, one ship has won every time. They won last time too, technically. And they were, for winning, they would get one of the artifacts from the person we sold them to. They then got returned. This has kept things peaceful. The Navy gets to shoot at us while we race around. We get one of the artifacts back. We give it to them. And this year, I don't think any of the ships plan on giving it back. In other words, they mean to go off with it. And I think that could be devastating. And I need to win so that I can give it back. And all of our sky cities won't be burned. But like I said, I was on my way. This group trying to kill the dragon or whatever killed my crew for fun, I think.
What crew was this?
The crew that I came here with, or sort of came here with, partially came, partially
No,
just
who-
held out for dear life. Yes,
Oh, right, but who killed them? Who attacked you?
ship flying by that they said was cute.
Okay, and you don't know the name of this ship?
Didn't get the name. Just got it was. I don't know. I guess. All right. So the reason they said it was cute is because one of my crew thought it was funny to give it pink fluff all over it with one of their spells. They said cute ship, and then they
Okay.
killed us all. Well, my crew, not me.
Right. Okay. So one of your crew did a spell, and it made the other ship pink, and then that ship got mad and attacked and killed everybody except
Well-
you.
Right.
So your entire crew is dead.
That's right.
All right. And you said that you did say that there was one ship that's won every year until last year, right?
That's correct.
And who is that?
That would be the Cloud's Edge.
The Cloud's Edge.
Mm-hmm.
And who won last year?
Well, so Cloud's Edge won last year. It's just that after they get back, all the other ships that had participated ambushed them and killed them.
Okay, but you said they won every year except last year. So did anybody win last year?
Right. So it technically won last year. It just they also sort of lost their life.
Okay, so no one has ever won except for the Cloud's Edge, and now the Cloud's Edge is dead.
Yes.
Okay.
But now it's time for the Snapdragon, right?
And did
Hmm.
and did the Cloud's Edge get the artifact that they won back to the people, or does someone else here have that?
They got it to the Royal Navy. And right, and so that's basically the deal. The Royal Navy has factions. Some of them don't want peace, and so it's a whole thing. But the thing is, you just it doesn't matter too much, right?
No,
So
wait,
what-
hold on. The Cloud's Edge is the only ship that's ever won this. So the Cloud ship is now dead. They're gone. They don't exist.
Yes.
So they just
Where's their
blew up.
ship?
They're not.
Maybe over there, a little bit over there. I'm sure some
Okay.
way over
What-
there.
What about the crew? Is anybody from the crew still alive?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so there's literally no one alive who knows how to win this.
Correct.
And we're to
And
be
how-
shot at.
Well, I mean, that's just by the Navy. There's plenty of trouble that'll happen before then. But I mean,
Oh. Okay. What kind of trouble? Let's go through point by point all the different types of things that can happen on this.
well, you saw a bunch in there, right? Everybody in there will have reasons to kill everybody else
right.
doing the run or take their ship or make them crash. Listen, hardly anybody ever actually dies. I mean,
It sounds-
lost a leg here or there, but
But hold on, every story you've told so far, someone has died. Every story. You haven't told a single story where everyone's gotten out alive.
see, you're working with an honest woman.
The crew that attacked your crew,
Yes.
they're gone. Done. Finito, they left.
Right.
Got it.
What ship was that again? What were they called?
Didn't get the name. Terrified
right.
for my life.
That's right. You didn't
Yeah,
get the-
the fact that they turned into a bird and then turned into a whale and then back into a bird, then back into a human is pretty scary.
Now let's talk about this other ship, the one where you said you recognized the picture Nayland drew, because I feel like this is important.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
So, what do you remember about them? They were in this race, is that right? The run?
No. This was different. See, no one ever believes me. I took some special jobs on some unusual ships that stay unusual places. And in one of
Okay.
these unusual places, I saw this half-orc gentleman. He was being chased by something, shooting at him with a big gun. Yeah, on a ship named the Kestrel.
The Kestrel.
Right.
Okay. All right. So, so the Kestrel was his ship, or it was chasing him?
His ship
His
is usually being chased by some creatures.
Okay. All right. And what happened to the Kestrel?
I don't know. I saw it go woo, and it kept on going. I think they killed the creatures.
But I
Right.
feel like this is important. So, where did you last see the Kestrel?
Have you ever heard of the Austral Sea?
I look at the group.
I
I've
have.
heard of the
Wild
Atlantic.
space.
Wild space?
I have.
Right. That's where I last saw it.
You were there?
Yeah. Okay. Good. Someone knows what it is. Not everyone knows it's the thing. Yeah. I did. Took an old job. Didn't realize what it was. Suddenly, not on Eberron anymore. Up there in Wild Space.
It's rough out there.
How do we get there?
I mean, I got there on a ship that I signed up for that had docked.
Can your ship get there?
I am not in any rush to get back, Kelly.
But okay, I kind of want to like say more quietly, Nayland. But you saw something, right? So maybe this is a clue. We have to follow up on it, right? I mean, there's probably a reason you saw this.
I don't know that you're wrong.
What is wild space? Is it
Oh,
dangerous? Is it?
Yeah. Any question you have about it, the answer is probably yes.
Is it awesome?
Sometimes.
Would I like it?
Parts of it. It's definitely pretty. A lot of sparkles.
Are there things that are edible there?
Yes, including us, if we went there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Kelly, you'd probably hate it. You wouldn't be able to swim at any of the beaches.
Well, I mean, either way, we can put that on the back burner until after the run. But how about this,
Do
Julie?
you know what it is?
I've read about it.
Wow. Nice.
Lies, do you know?
No.
Hmm.
I've never been on a ship before.
Well, you have now.
I'm kind of getting the feeling that I don't know, whatever's going on with that. I don't want to say it was by accident, but it feels a little distracting.
Okay. How about this, Nayland? What if, let's say we win this run, right, for Julie. Would Julie agree to helping us get to Wild Space to investigate? That would be less distracting, right? I mean, we would have solved the problem here, and then we could go on to figure out what this other thing is, this other clue. Someone's reaching beyond the cosmic void to say hello to you, Nayland.
What if it was an accident?
I don't believe in accidents.
Well, I don't believe in fate.
I don't either.
I just don't know what it would possibly be for.
Well, that's why we have to investigate it. But either way, obviously, the run is the most pressing thing, so we can talk about it. And we don't have to decide anything right now. Maybe you'll change your mind. And if not, we'll totally honor whatever decision you make, Nayland.
Crazy. We just do a circle around throne hold in the military base. That's top secret there. We get back and we get our prize.
What is the prize? Again?
Oh, absolutely. The prize. Oh, sorry. Going up and down my notes with some of the questions. Got a lot of info. There we go. Okay, so it's the beauty of heaven.
Oh.
The Lord's fist-sized sapphire. And we give it back. And tell you what, I really appreciate all you. And frankly, I'm desperate. So I'll give you all the money that usually comes to the captain once they return an artifact. So you get to be a part of Big Piece, you get some gold.
So I understood you correctly. You said after you return an artifact?
Right,
the
beauty
Navy,
of
right?
heaven. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's part of the run.
It's not really part of the run, it's the after run that I still need your help for because, like I said, they killed the last one for giving it back.
Gotcha.
So, like, when we get it, we're going to have to kind of be, you know.
Right.
So us winning this run isn't really gonna stop this from happening next year, is it?
This is the last artifact.
Ah.
After this, the piece is restored.
What happens if this artifact doesn't go back to the Navy?
I believe
The Navy bombs everybody.
yeah,
Oh,
it threatened our villages. Cloudborn and Mountain.
now I get it.
But this is the Pirate and Lot. Most of them, their ships, their home, and
And
they're taking their chances.
yeah, why doesn't anyone never mind. So the only reason no one here wants to give it back, none of them fear death?
No, they don't have loved ones, or after what we didn't realize was that year a lot of the traditional crews had been taken over. Like more bloodthirsty type of crew on each one. So things changed real fast. And as opposed to wanting to come back under control from the powers that be, there's talk of revolution. So they see this being the anti-revolution route. Or I personally see it being the only route. There's a lot more ships, but most were sabotaged.
Well, I guess it's kind of important that this artifact goes back.
So I don't know any of you. And I don't know if you're from the villages or who knows who you are. But hell, you know about Wild Space. I don't even know if you're from Eberron. So,
Is obviously that's where we're at, correct?
right.
Thank you.
Yep. You guys definitely are Watt Spacers. Yes. Welcome to the world of Eberron.
It's so
Ta-da!
refreshing to be able to be honest with somebody about how we have no idea what the frick is going on.
Tell you
We
what.
do.
I'll even throw in. I've got some really. I'll give you some. Not much, but it is a type of clothing that is only found here on Eberron.
Really?
Not the clothes again.
What kind of clothes?
It's called glamour weave.
Oh, I'm in. What is it?
Imagine fireworks, but on
Mhm.
your dress.
Love it.
Or tuxedo? Or tuxedo? Well, it could be your dress too, or your tuxedo. Whatever, no judgment.
That sounds like a pretty good deal, guys.
Julie, I
I-
just want to say that we've traveled a lot of places and well, it's really easy to feel small when you've seen so much. And it's really easy to feel like you're just one person. But we keep seeing time and time again that even the smallest things, everything's connected. And well, those people were really mean to you in the tavern back there. And I guess just try not to let them get you down. It's really hard to know what the right thing to do is. But, like you're talking about revolution and stuff, it probably feels really big and complicated, but you can only do the next right thing. My friends taught me that, actually. So, I don't know. I just don't let them get you down.
Try not to. It's just. We're just so close, For all this being over. For us being hunted being over. They don't even care. They don't even care. They'd see it all boil over again.
That's why we're here. Not to boil it over, to fix that part.
Right, so you've accepted the drops?
I mean, I feel like... Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but...
I agree. I feel like I don't believe in fate, but I feel like this is maybe why we're here.
Right. Well, from here you can see.
We'll do it if. We'll do it if you have some medicine for. Here.
Oh,
The meat pie kind of got to them.
Yeah.
or do you? But I'll have to ask you. What's your name?
Sparkle.
All right, come over here, Sparkle. Come over here. Come over here.
Okay.
I gotta ask you. Do you really, really want the medicine?
Yes.
Takes you and just pushes you right to the rails. You almost fall off. And pushes your stomach down on the railing. And just shooting the vomit right over.
Oh.
God.
But afterwards, you feel all right. It's a little better.
Oh,
All right, Gail.
that feels much better.
Real rustic medicine.
Promise fulfilled.
Sparkle just like pats his tummy.
Oh, excellent. What? Yep.
No, Lies.
Yes.
So I just kind of go aside to Lies. Lies, listen. I know Nayland said she doesn't believe in fate, right? And I know that, it should be her decision, everything about going to, but I think it's our duty to convince her that it's the right course of action. So during the run, I think we should do everything we can to convince her that she needs to find this guy and, figure out whatever this person is.
I agree with this.
Good. Because I can't do it alone.
So I will help you act this out so we can convince her.
Exactly. Whatever it takes. Dangerous words to say to lies.
Whatever it
And
takes.
Malin is just in the background going, I'm so excited to have a plan. No distractions. We're going to go in, get out, and we're not going to think about anything else.
All right, kind of moves. Oh, real quick. Before maybe we can go and take like a break before things get started. Just want to say, just quick orientation on our competition. Right there, you gotta really watch out for them. I'm pretty sure they're all murderers over there. That's the Silver Sparrow. They are all technicians, whole technician crew, or artificer. That would be the Cannonball Heroes. Those are the ones that were starting the fight with us before. Over there, yep, they all worship evil gods. That's the Devil's Anchor.
Ah.
Let's see here. Yep, see that big one with the very sharp sails. That's Dagger Sails, aptly named. Pretty sure they're here. That they're all. I know the captain. That's Flint. And rumor is he takes only those who are proven spies and assassins on his crew. So that's kind of the going theory, whatever. Over there, that crew, all religious nuts. That's the guiding boat. Let's see. Now those are all noble born knights. They're called the Regalia. They're the favorite to win. Plan to take it to kind of start their own nation or something like that. With their whole wizard ship right there called the Scorching Ray. Let's see. Yep, over there is the Wing and a Prayer. That's the Alwyn's Arrow. Let's see here.
But before we break, Julie, where do we rank?
Yes. What's your secret to the dragon snap? Is there like a dragon underneath?
My secret. So we're just a normal ship. They'll never see us coming. I mean, so we would rank right above the Orchestra.
And they're really good?
Well, for Orc crew, all bards. So they're ranked. Well, I mean, they're not dead last.
Orc bards. Okay.
Right,
Got it.
Orchestra.
How many people are they ranked above?
Orchestra.
They're ranked above one. Us.
So wait, are we dead last?
So they're ranked higher than us, not lower than us?
Wait. Do you understand
What?
rankings, Julie?
The horn goes, right, that's the instructions about to be given. We better go. Make sure you go to the bathroom, get any food you need. Quick break, and then we're in. And we're going to break right
All
there.
right.
This is gonna be like rubbing his tongue.
Alrighty. Go back. One second. What's up, hon? Alrighty. So, Rogers, anything else you wanted to say before I lead you in?
I'm good.
Okay.
Me too.
All right. Very fun. And I just want to say, if anyone feels like they were taken a little bit back the background, feel free to step on up and get to do some stuff in the next scene. So we'll see how we go. So it's actually here we go. You burst in, you're coming back, and there are all types of a huge bar fight going on. Gnomes are fighting. Orcs from the orchestra are singing very badly as people are starting to kiss each other randomly. It is just chaos before a loud voice bursts out from the top of the balcony. Oi, you lord! Shut it! A deep voice from the second floor, bringing the crowd to a hush, belongs to an imposing Goliath. The man crosses his arm, large hat, and then a thin man with slick-backed hair and a tiny mustache takes a step forward. Thank you, Chauncey. Welcome, one and all. I am the race official, Salmon Filch. Some of you, this will be your first race, he says, as the artificers cheer and raise their drinks. Hey! And for others of you, this will be your last. And the crowd falls silent, but eyes turn to Julie. The rules are simple. The first time to reach the rally point, acquire the flag, then plant that flag at the top of Thronehold wins this, Simon says, drawing the fist-sized sapphire from a velvet bag. Collective awe and lip-licking fills the air as all the eyes are drawn to it. A lone whistle piercing the silence. The beauty of heaven. Now, how you accomplish this task is entirely up to you. And he concludes. The race will begin tomorrow morning. Make your way to Triangle Ridge to obtain the flag, and then the chase is on to Thornhold. As always, be ready for anything. This race is illegal, and anyone caught will be sentenced to death by the king. Simon lets the grim words hang in the air before continuing with a sly smile. So, as I say, don't get caught. Then the hookshot erupts with raucous laughter. Sleep well, and the best crew win. local either, but I'm supposed to go home and just let everything go for the hill. Nighty or night, come into every village, take children and make them form their freedom.
They said there was a king. Does he have a son?
Yeah, there's a son.
Just curious.
Right.
Anyway, I think it's safe to assume we're going to be a pretty big target tomorrow.
Apparently the music's loud.
If the ship doesn't already have items, can I load up 3 items, like barrels or something, that I could catapult out of the ships?
I mean, you can't just take something from here, but if you want to buy something from here.
Yeah, I'd buy it.
I mean, there's some barrels of ale, a barrel of the special. Buy some things. What do you want to buy?
I'll buy 3 barrels of the special.
3 special barrels. 1 gold apiece. That'll be good.
I also wonder if maybe if we had barrels of ale, that would be flammable, no?
Oh, that would be.
Imagine catapulting that onto another ship and then lighting it on fire.
Yeah, can I set you with ale?
Judy goes, I mean, it'll be alright, but I think we better with fire whiskey. A little more expensive. They'd probably do 50 gold a barrel.
Or fire whiskey?
Barrel fire whiskey.
I could pitch in 50 gold.
Alright, I'll buy 2.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of broke.
I mean, I'll buy 2 myself. Nayland will buy 1, so we'll have 3 total.
Okay, you get 3. So you can mark it down. You've got 3 barrels of fire whiskey, which, when ignited, essentially will be a fireball.
Oh, cool.
But you have to put it on somewhere and then ignite it with another action, basically. But it can be 2 different people, so it can happen fairly quickly if you want.
Yeah, Biff is gonna also make 4 small tinkering objects that all can create a small flame. It's basically a little ball that will just emit a flame.
What level
One
fireball
to
would
each
that be?
other teammate.
Base.
Oh, gotcha.
You're all
we-
level 4. I'm not going to give you.
Hey, we want to blow things up.
I'm not
Are we
giving you a
level
3rd
4?
level spell.
I know, it's
Level
awesome.
3. Oh,
I'm level
yeah.
3.
Oh, sorry. You're level 3.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
giving you a 3rd
Oh.
level spell. Chill.
Hey,
Is it the
Okay.
sort of thing, Biff, that like, do we have to catapult it and then light it on fire in the air? Mechanically, how do these barrels work?
You could do that, or you could light it once it breaks on the deck, or like your
Gotcha.
best. You could do this multiple ways depending on what you do. It might delay it a little bit.
Biff, do your little tinkering things, are they ranged?
They're little objects that you guys could throw them.
Got you. Okay. Maybe could we attach them somehow to Kelly's arrows?
I have arrows?
Can
thought you
we
had a short
connect those?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Matt, could we somehow connect those to the arrows?
What specifically?
I can make 4 little magical tinkering things, and one of the options is emit a small flame for lighting fuses or amongst other
You
things.
you can make a tinkering
So I
check to
wanna-
attach them to the arrows.
Cool. What would that be?
Guidance.
That would be intelligence with proficiency.
Cool. If I
And
have
I was
proficiency in
supposed to go
tinkering
with
tools,
you.
would I get advantage or no?
Well, I was
What were you
going to give
saying,
you a
Lars?
bardic inspiration to Biff.
All right, then I'll just do investigation because that's my intelligence with proficiency. Regular was a 24. All right, I'm sticking with the 24 because the other's 11.
And someone has a gun?
27.
27. Okay. Yeah, the
27.
27. You expertly attach one to four. 4 arrows have one attached.
Oh, sorry, brother. There's a if that changes anything with the guidance.
You're good.
I mean, you guys, I also got these suckers. And Sparkle lifts up his little finger guns, and like a little kind of bloop, a flame appears on the tips of his fingers.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm going to spend to switch my thing into the defender mode. My armor, because I can now do this in action.
Nice.
For Biff, what that really looks like is like exchanging some like mechanical bits on the arm piece.
Okay.
Like to change the launcher out to some like the other type.
All right. Anything else?
Were any of the were any of the people on the other boats, were they aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead?
Give me a sec. Write out my notes. Looking at my notes, I don't think they are.
Yeah, okay. Didn't think so.
No.
Can I attempt to get into the head of one of these other captains?
Of course. You have to go back into the bar, but you can definitely do that if you want.
Okay.
So what ship? The Silver Sparrow cannon, or the ship's
Well-
named? Which one?
Let's see. One of the mid-range ones. So someone kind of just in the middle, not like the top tier, but not the bottom tier either.
Okay. So that would be. Let's do the Silver Sparrow.
Silver Sparrow. Okay. And can I give me the name of another ship that's kind of about in their same tier?
Their same one. I'll win 0.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to kind of make my way over to the captain.
Okay.
I just kind of accidentally bump into them a little bit, like I just like, yeah, just kind of
Oh,
in order to start
hello.
the conversation.
I'm Captain Decker.
Oh,
And you must be Pancake.
yeah, that's me. Oh, you must be the captain of the Silver Duck.
Sparrow. No, it's all about Pancake because I'm not on how flat you'll be after I shoot you out of the sky tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's cool. Look, no hard feelings.
None at all. But I do have 500 gold if you'd come over to my crew. Leave her a little short-handed.
Oh, I heard.
Did you?
Yeah, You know what? Oh God, what was the name of that ship? The Arrows, something or other.
Alwyn Zero.
Yeah, Alwyn's. That's what it was. Yeah, they were talking about how you apparently were really, really struggling to put together a crew. Something about how nobody wanted to join the Duckies or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Make a deception check.
All right. Let's see here. That is a dirty 20. Another dirty 20 today.
Amazing. A dirty 20. I'm going to say a bar fight is going to break out between these two crews. You've done it.
Okay. I'm
Choose-
trying to get the heck out of there then.
But what you get to do is you get to choose one ship where every crew member will have 1 point of exhaustion,
Okay.
and another ship where each crew member is going to start the race with a little bit of poison that will wear off.
Okay. I would say the Sparrow will start off with exhaustion and the Owlins will have a bit of poison. I feel like
Okay.
that's the most logical course of action.
Got it. Very good.
And then I hightail it out of there.
Ellie's gone. All right, anything else?
Liz would also like to try something with one of the higher ranking ships. She wants to try to give them a misfortune reading. So she's going to try to perform like a tarot reading for them, but she's going to act it to be like kind of get in the head of the captain and make him doubt themselves.
This would be Captain Brunil of the Scorching Ray.
Perfect. And she'll go, "Good day, sir. I was curious if you would like a free fortune reading before the race."
Don't know if I imagine I'll get. No, in that voice. Hey, I don't imagine I'll want to get my fortune from a future casualty. Seems
Never
like bad
know.
luck.
It's free. The fate could be on your sides today.
Make a persuasion check to see if they will go for this.
Okay. That is a 24.
Well. Suppose since your last meal almost ended up on the floors, I guess I could do one last request. Certainly, read my fortune. Oh, smelly one.
As you wish. And she's gonna pull out these cards, lay them out, and her hand's gonna go over. The first one is the artifact. I believe we all race for something great and powerful, and you could be the one to get it. You have the skill. And then she's going to go over again, say some words in abyssal, pull another one. The thief. But there's someone aboard your ship that might steal it from you. Somebody that might look out and take it. Somebody that wants it for themselves. And then she's going to start speaking in Infernal. And pull the last card. The broken one. I see your ship falling apart. A disturbance between your crew. Over this artifact. Over this thief. You might want to figure this out before, or else this could lead to a very doomful turn of events.
That's all quite a reading. But no insight on who it might be, just enough to make one doubt everybody and everything I see.
Somebody on your crew.
Alright. Can you give me a letter of their name? Anything?
Let me see. And she's going to start speaking in Primordial. And she's going to reach down and pull the last card. The Dictator. Your right-hand man. The person you're most closest to. The one you share all the information with.
All right. Is this an ability or no? Is it just you being amazing?
This is me doing a performance, if anything.
I would say this would be deception.
Okay. That is going to be... I will use my last knowledge of the past life, as my mother would show me these rituals, to make it a 28.
Right. He gets up and goes, "Oi, Frederick!" And you see this Air Genasi gentleman turns around as a dagger flies across and hits him square in the forehead.
Oh my god.
Better safe than sorry.
Yep, have a wonderful day.
Toss him over!
Pulls her cards up and walks away. Wow. People are gullible. Maybe this will work on Nayland. Okay.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna imagine that as like the bar fight breaks out, Sparkle's just like not feeling so great, so he's just sitting in his little chair, his big chair, because he's a little person, just like sipping at his water skin, just like watching as like I don't know, a chair goes flying past him, and he's just like being entertained by the bar fight.
Nate's gonna kind
Biff will have
of
ordered Spark.
No, go ahead.
You go. Okay. Biff would just be like, have ordered Sparkle some healthy food and cutting into little pieces. Making sure Sparkle doesn't eat too fast so he feels better.
Nayland's gonna kind of like scooch on over next to Sparkle.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, Sparkle, are you
Yeah.
up for a little mission?
What?
So I was thinking, how did the Cloud's Edge keep winning year after year? And I feel like if anybody knows the answer, it's gonna be the boat with the spies on it. You are very smart, but you're also very kind. And people definitely underestimate you all the time. I'm wondering if maybe you could go, I don't know, get chummy with them and see if they know anything about how the Cloud's Edge managed to do that all this time.
Sure.
Excellent.
Sparkle's going to grab a little morsel of food that Biff has cut for him, shove it in his mouth, and he's going to duck underneath and go over to the spies.
Wait, Sparkle, before you go.
Yeah.
And she's gonna sort of brush Sparkle's mouth just a little bit, get some food off, and cast guidance.
Oh, thanks. That's a D4, right?
Yes, a D4.
All right. So you're going to try to get friendly. Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, it's gonna go a little bit like, so someone told me that you guys know like everything and like everything. And to be honest, I just want some cool in the know info on the Cloud's Edge, because they were the coolest that I was told about. Like, they won year after year after year after year, and it's like, how could they do it? That was so close to being a 20, and it rolled over.
What'd you get?
15.
15. You want to know how the Cloud's Edge won? Besides the fact that we were not in the race, huh?
You weren't in any of their races?
Well, we were, but not not in a current capacity, I suppose. But you want this information? What would you give in return? I'm willing to make an exchange, spy to spy.
Oh, I'm not really a spy. I'm just asking you because you guys know stuff.
We know stuff, but you know things too, I'm sure, little kobold. So why don't you give me a bit of... Give me something valuable from that little mind of yours. And I will give you something that I deem of equal value about this Cloud's Edge.
Well, I'm trying to think who. So Sparkle's probably going to tell him something about like our group, and I'm trying to think of who I would say it about. And I'm kind of thinking I'm going to say it about Kelly.
Okay. So I'm going to judge the value of this, and based on, or he will a little bit, based on how useful this will be to him in the future, he's going to determine what you think you should know. So the juicier, the more advantageous fact, the better. As far as you getting what you want.
Okay.
Of course, there's the risk. If he can use it against you, it's up to you.
So, like, in all the time that I've known Callie, like, she's cool and stuff. Like, she knows a lot of cool stuff that I don't. Like, she's really good at talking to people. I mean, I kind of am, but she's really good at it. But
It's a silver tongue.
yeah. And plus, she's like really pretty, and a lot of people get really distracted by really pretty people, you know? And like Kelly, but Kelly's kind of the same way. Like, I notice that she really gets into, like, whenever there's like cute boys around, she's like, ooh, yeah, how am I going to get this to work in my favor? Cute boys. Yeah. And I don't really get it. I mean, like, I guess boys can be cute and stuff, but they're just gross. No offense if you like boys or anything, but
No. Each to their own, I mean. Whether they're gross or not. I suppose everyone is grossed out by someone. But you say she likes the eye candy?
oh yeah. Like,
Ah.
big likes the eye candy.
So candy shop would be quite distracting to her.
And also, if it was expensive candy shop.
Ah. An expensive man. Thank you. You are quite ruthless, ratting out one of your own.
Really?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, I'm a person of my word. So I will tell you. This Cloud's Edge. You want to know how they won?
Yeah.
Well, partially, I would say there were many who simply wanted them to win. They trusted the captain. But also, from those that wanted to see them go down, there was much work from the crew. Looks at you. And I'll tell you this. But I'll give you choice. I can tell you something that may help you, but will come with a little danger, or something that will guarantee you come into second place, give you a chance at first, but you will most definitely see your end.
Well, I think considering danger is Nalen's middle name, we'll go with the danger part.
Just a little danger instead of a lot of danger?
Well, you didn't say a lot of danger in that second one.
Up to you.
We'll go with the big danger.
I see. On Lightning Train Hill. Lightning Train Mountain. The trains will be running tomorrow. However, there is a large tunnel that the Cloud's Edge would use. And already did arrange for the trains not to run down that tunnel today. It cuts right through the range, providing quite the speed advantage. It's treacherous, and of course the lightning rail itself is quite shocking should you touch it, but the most important danger will be there as well. And should we see you there, well, I'm sure the trains will clean up the mess for us.
Well, I thank you for this very juicy bit of information.
Thank you, little kobold.
Oh, and he digs it into his bag and pulls out a slightly dusty cookie. Like it had a little bit of like fuzz on it, and he just picks it off and he hands it. You want a cookie?
I accept.
It's basically like hardtack, but a cookie.
Okay, I take cookie.
Okay, bye. Thank you. And Sparkle wanders back with thumbs up as soon as he sees Nalen.
Nalen gives 2 big thumbs up back. I love Sparkle. Oh man. Do you want a cookie? I accept your cookie. It's good stuff.
All of Sparkle's rations are all cookies. They are essentially hardtack, but cookies. They're basically lembas bread.
All right. What's next? Anything?
Are we heading towards the ship?
Can't know if anybody was doing anything else.
Nalen's all set. She thinks Sparkle's intel is super good. It's so much easier to face off with one ship than like a fleet of ships.
Because then Sparkle's gonna relay the info that he has gathered, and then it's gonna be like, I don't know how we're gonna get through like this tunnel, but it's supposed to be like super dangerous because like if you touch the lightning rails, you'll probably die. I don't know if the train is. I think he alluded to the fact that like because the Cloud's Edge haven't paid off the train people this year because they're dead. The train could like smack us in the face and kill us too. And but like it cuts through the whole mountain, so it's like a super like advantage. Also, I may have given away Kelly's greatest weakness, or one of her greatest weaknesses.
Why did you tell them?
Oh, that she really likes hot guys.
Oh. Kelly's very obvious about that. That's a really good weakness to give up, Sparkle. You did such a good job.
But honestly, I don't think it was that much of a secret because if you just like hang out with Kelly long enough, like over like 2 days, it's very obvious.
Especially if it's like a really expensive hot guy, then she's like,
exactly.
Oh my god, exactly.
But like, honestly, if someone has a lot of money and they just want to spend it on you, and like they just call you nice things, like it's not that bad. I mean, this one time, this really rich guy I knew, like he offered like all of his little friends a whole bunch of like expensive dinners, but it turns out that those expensive dinners were actually poison, and they made you throw up flowers.
This story has taken like 7 different left turns.
Yeah, it's weird. Very wild stuff.
All right. Kelly, you went back to the Snapdragon?
Yeah, she would have gone to wherever they're staying for the night.
Okay. So it's all going on, and I think not everyone's back yet as you're on the deck of the Snapdragon. And you see this person approaching kind of through a little bit of fog that has set in. This figure seems to be holding a piece of paper, and he goes, "Excuse me, is there a Kelly?"
Yeah.
Oh, and he kind of comes out of the fog, and like the spitting image of Chris Pine comes out. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, it's kind of embarrassing, but a friend of mine was in there, and I guess saw you or heard you talking, and just he said, I don't know if you know, there's this magic, and he put in my head, and he said, "I seriously met someone who I thought would be the girl of your dreams. Name's Kelly, on the Snapdragon." And I don't know. I'm crazy. Is it crazy? I just sort of came over.
I mean, is it crazy? I don't know.
You know? I mean, like, what's up?
I mean, I feel like we finished each other's
Sandwiches?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. So yeah, I'm Kelly. This is my ship. the Kells Bells.
Kells Bells.
Yeah. You wanna? I mean, if you want to take a tour.
Absolutely. Please show me as much of your ship as you can. I can't.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see it.
No problem. Is anybody else on the ship right now?
Captain has
most
gone to the
definitely there.
captain quarters.
The captain.
Well, you were talking to Neil on the way back. We're gonna say this is like right before. This.
Okay, what do you want to see? There's actually, you know what? It's probably better on the inside than outside anyway, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, your ship.
Right. It is my ship.
Chris, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Hi, Callie.
Yeah, follow me. So she has no idea where she's going. she just takes him inside.
It's looking all around. Amazing.
I know, right? I mean, I had to, get most of this, what's the word? Built. I mean,
That would be the word. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like a prepackaged ship. This is custom. This is the.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Custom.
Yeah, it was totally customized. I mean, I've been thinking about changing the color in here a little bit.
Really? What would you change it to?
Well, it's a little gloomy right now, so I was thinking something lighter, maybe a cream color or maybe a light blue. And then obviously the carpets here would have to be completely taken out. I don't know what they were thinking.
Right. I mean, it would really bring out your eyes.
Really?
I think so.
Oh.
Look really good with those colors around you, captaining.
See, I wonder if this is the bedroom. What room is this?
The bedroom. I gotta go. I can't be here.
What have I done?
Just take him into a random room. What room is this?
Oh,
What do you think this room is? Like, if you had to guess.
oh, there's a bed right here. I could think people sleep here.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
So this is. I just kind of look around. Does this look like the captain's quarters?
No, Captain would be sleeping in the quarters. This is where crew would sleep.
Yeah. So this is where the help sleeps.
Fine. Right. It's nice.
Yeah. Let's keep going. There's so many better things to see on this ship.
Okay.
So I would take him. I'm pretty much taking him everywhere. Just gonna show him everything, engaging in small talk the entire time.
Absolutely. It comes really interesting as you get to. There's a large like furnace that even now is like putting like this etheric gas stuff into the balloon that lifts. It goes, whoa, that is really cool. I mean, do you mind if I take a quick look?
Yeah.
'Cause you said this was custom, your design, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. I design ships.
Wow.
Yeah, it's sort of a hobby.
I'd love to see the unique work that your hands has wrought down here, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the ship. Yeah. So right here. This is the. I believe we call it the corridor of. Right.
And he gets close. He's like, let me just look. And he starts to like kind of get under and kind of put his hands a little bit as he's sort of taking a peek. Throw in there. He goes, wow.
Not bad, right?
Oh, I mean, really, really good. I mean, usually, I'll live here. I don't usually help with the rice, but I see something here. I could try to tighten some of this for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Kind of
Mhm.
starts fiddling, twisting a few things.
Does it look good in there?
Looks perfect. Perfect. I mean, it was really good. It's kind of, Polish a bit. And he goes like, I gotta thank you, and I'm really glad my friend told me to come here.
Well, you don't have to go. I mean, you can hang out. I mean, it's my ship, so.
This is your ship. So you're captain?
I'm the captain.
You have quarters?
I do. I have lots of quarters, gold, pennies, all sorts of money.
Is there a place we go maybe that we wouldn't be disturbed?
Yes, actually, there is. I think if we keep following this hallway, it eventually goes to a room that does not get disturbed. I could be mistaken. but I think if I remember how I designed it, I think that's what I put down here. I think that's right.
Okay. And then to you, Jackie, I think as they go forward, there may be a fade to black. I don't know where Kelly's going. Who knows? But we'll fade to gray.
Who knows?
Who could say? All right. And so anything else before the morning?
I think Naylan and maybe if Sparkle wanted to come would try and find Biff.
Okay.
And I think she's just looking to talk to him, and maybe he could talk to Julie about like finding a way to make the ship more dexterous. If that was something possible, and if Julie would know how to do that, if there was like something we could put on the ship or something mechanical, because I don't have any spell ideas. So,
Are you asking Julie? Julie's asleep right now. She's resting.
So then no. Okay. So then no.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'll find your beds and get a night's rest. And I'll say McCracken wakes you to prepare for the race. You don your clothes quickly and scramble up from the lower deck to see that many of the ships have already lined up at a levitating buoy. A blast from the furnace, the Snapdragon leaps into motion to join them. How do each of you arrive on deck?
Nayland doesn't really sleep, so I think she was probably first there. And just like looking very determined and stoic, waiting for everybody. She was probably there like maybe like several hours too early.
Absolutely. All right.
Probably asleep outside, like in part of the ship, because the cold doesn't really bother him.
Okay. Cold doesn't bother you sleeping. You wake up. You know, like yourself moving. Sparkle.
I think Sparkle, upon waking up, immediately remembers that he never told Kelly that he gave away her deepest secret. And so he immediately goes to Kelly's door. It's like, knock knock, Kelly, knock knock, Kelly, knock knock, Kelly.
Kelly.
Because she thinks she's dead.
Kelly's in a great mood this morning. She opens the door. Oh, hey, Sparkle.
Kelly, oh thank God! He hugs her like, you're alive!
Of course I'm alive. You haven't seen anybody here, have you?
Why? Was there someone here?
No.
Okay, good, because, you know, last night I may have given away your biggest secret, and I thought maybe they killed you in the middle of the night.
That's a lot of information. Very confusing, but I'm sure it's fine.
Exactly, you're alive.
Exactly.
And we're totally not gonna die today.
Why would we die?
Exactly.
This is a really great day. She just hugs Sparkle.
All right. And then Lies.
Lies just kind of sits up in the crow's nest that there is and just like peeks down and waves to everybody. Because that's where she fell asleep at. Or just sat there and listened.
All right. Standing on his own airship in front of the racers is Simon Finch. Holds a clockwork bird tightly in one hand, and the racers have lined up and are ready to take off. He goes, "Racers, on your mark, get set." And Simon bellows as he gives the key in the back of the bird a twist. He opens his hands, releasing the bird. It shoots up 30 feet and explodes in a shower of green smoke. Go! He roars as the airships lurch forward as one, except for 3 ships: the tiny flyer, the guiding boat, and the Silver Sparrow. Black smoke is billowing out of their furnaces, and each crew is working frantically to fix it. McCracken lets out a whoop as the Snapdragon flies off. However, you see among your own engine, there is a red and black swirling smoke. Seems to be forming a shape. The Regalia, the Dagosaires, and the orchestra pull ahead with a commanding early lead. And this vague shape begins to lower of smoke and touch the deck, pressing weight down as boards creak. And we're in there. Thank you all for watching as we've had this adventure of the Blue Rose. Come back next week as we will continue and see what has been wrought, and can our crew still win this adventure. Thanks so much. See you next week, and we'll be back on in about an hour or so. Thank you.